Quazi here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you another way in which you can implement the most powerful paradigm of manifestation into your life right now. Before I begin this video, I wanted to announce that I'm doing a free giveaway of my book, Life Mastery. If you want to enter a competition to win this book for free in the ebook format, just comment Life Mastery down below. You can get it on Amazon for $12, or you can just comment Life Mastery down below for a chance to win a free ebook copy. Also, I want to quickly announce that I've opened up the Reality Mastery program for enrollment. If you don't know what the Reality Mastery program is, stick to the end of the video. Definitely stick around, and I'm also offering a free consult, 45 minutes to an hour long. Definitely stick around till the end of the video for the announcement on that. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk to you about what is known as identity shifting and how you can start to implement this into your life right now. And why should you implement this identity shifting concept anyway? So, when I first started off with the law of attraction, I tried out a lot of techniques. I would try out meditation, visualization, and, guided visualization meditations and affirmations and scripting and 55 times 5 meditations. And the 2-cup method, I've also tried that out. I've tried out many, many things. And when I tried out these techniques, I was finding out that one day I would get a result, I'd visualize, I'd get a parking space, I'd get little things into my life, I'd get some extra money, money just came out of nowhere. My tax return came, I got like $1,500 back, yay. And while all of that was awesome, it was very short-lived. And it wasn't any sort of transformational result that I got. So, why I do identity shifting and why I focus on identity shifting is because I found out that, once I really manifested something worthwhile in my life, whether it be getting my dream partner, whether it be, becoming a successful entrepreneur, whether it be my dream job, whether it be manifesting 4.0 GPA at school and getting good grades at school, I saw that I was becoming all of these versions of myself first, and I became the version of myself that's attractive first. I became the version of myself that's a successful entrepreneur first. So I was like, what are the traits this successful entrepreneur who gets this many clients a month would do? What are the traits that, this version of Quazi that gets a 4.0 GPA, what does he do, etc., etc. When I focused on those qualities and when I focused on becoming rather than just, the technique, I found out that I was getting these results effortlessly. Like my life was just transforming. I was consciously choosing whatever reality that I wanted to experience. And as a result of becoming and being, I became that. Now, most people try out techniques and when they try out these individual techniques, they're just on the action paradigm. So really, there are 4 levels of influencing your reality. The first level and the most surface level one is the action paradigm. And that's focused on what action you can take, what technique you can try out, what you can do in order to get. Now, 2 people may do the same thing and get 2 different results. And I'm sure you've experienced that in your life. And, we wonder, why does this happen? Like, why am I doing the same thing that this guy did, but we're getting different results? And again, it's all about aligning luck in your favor. And identity shifting is all about aligning these favorable conditions and getting and experiencing the reality you want. So the next level, level 2, below action, is emotions. When you have emotion behind something you want to do, you energize it a little bit more. There's more energy to this action and it can be manifested a little bit easier than just mindlessly taking action. Level 3 is a level of belief. Once you align your belief systems in the right direction, you can be sure that your reality will be manifested the way you want. Because now you're tackling the limiting beliefs in your old identities and you're getting rid of them and you're putting in the new stuff, the good stuff in that's changing this and making this a sustainable habit. Taking action, having emotion in that action becomes your mindset. It becomes a part of you. And soon, once you have enough of these belief systems in the right place, what happens is you go down to level 4, which is the identity level. At the identity level, you're basically all a collection of beliefs, emotions, actions, thoughts, ideologies. And what we do at the Reality Mastery program, which I offer, is shift the person at the identity level so they can experience the reality they want. And that's why in this video, I'm really hell-bent on sharing with you one of the most powerful identity shifting techniques and one way in which you can actually implement identity shifting into your life. And in the last video on a similar topic, I shared another technique and another way to implement identity shifting into your life. So click up here to check that out. It's really important. If you do that in conjunction with this, you'll get much more results, crazier results in your life, I promise. Really, this video is about understanding who it is you would like to be, and you've probably done that in the last video. So click up here or up here somewhere. I can never tell the orientation, but you've probably understood who your ideal character is and who you need to become in order to achieve your goals. And now, what we're going to do is every single day, you want to get into this one habit that I'm about to share with you. So this is broken down into 3 parts. The first part, what you want to do is every single morning when you wake up, after you've crafted your ideal character up here, check that video out. Definitely check that out before you even continue with this, or else this won't make sense. What you want to do first thing in the morning is, right after you wake up, just sit down on the corner of your bed and make a conscious intention to embody your ideal character. Just close your eyes, see your ideal character and who they would be and what they would do today. So, for me, it's the version of Quazi that makes, X million dollars a year. Let's say I make $10 million a year. What would the Quazi who lives in his dream mansion in LA, drives his dream car and makes $10 million a year, what would that version of Quazi do? How would that Quazi, live his day to day? And you make a conscious intention to be that Quazi or that version of yourself. So you just sit on the corner of your bed, you make that conscious decision. Take a few minutes and you say, okay, I will now be the ideal version of me that I would like to be. And then you just go about your day. And throughout your day, every single action that you take, just ask yourself, what would the ideal version do? Like, how would the ideal version of me do this? And what would this ideal version do? Before you take any sort of action, do this. And this is extremely powerful, so do not forget to do this. Because, this will even help you make decisions in your life. You'll see that, when you're stuck at a crossroads in life, you'll ask yourself, well, what would the ideal version of Quazi do? What would the Quazi who lives in his dream mansion with his dream girlfriend, drives his dream car, and makes the amount of money that he wants to make, what would that version of Quazi do? Stop and think about that, and then do the action afterwards, after you've made that conscious decision to do it. And in this way, you'll be aligning your actions to this identity of you that you wanted to become. It doesn't matter if it's something that's an obligation, you have to go to class, but how would you conduct going to class? How do you do this? Like, how would the ideal version do this? And what you want to do at the end of the day is give yourself a rating on the ATIS scale, on alignment to ideal self. If you don't know what that is, I encourage you to check this video out here about the method of daily journaling and how to daily journal to get your life to manifest the way you want it. Because now, you're becoming accountable for your life. So again, before you go on to this part, definitely check this video out. And what this ATIS scale is an alignment to ideal self scale, and a rating that you give yourself out of 10 on how aligned you were today. Usually on most days, I like to be around an 8 to 10. Don't be too harsh on yourself and don't be too generous on yourself. See how you actually were throughout the day and how aligned you were to your ideal character. And once you've crafted the qualities of your ideal character, you'll know how aligned you were. So definitely check the previous video out if you haven't already, or else this won't be effective at all. So those are the 3 things that you must do every single day in order to get to this identity level shift. So first thing is make that conscious intention of becoming and embodying the ideal version to the best of your ability today. Second, throughout the day when you are doing tasks, see how the ideal version of yourself would do this. Ask yourself really, how would the ideal version of me do this task and go about this? Do that. Number 3, at nighttime, give yourself a rating on the ATIS scale, and see how aligned you were today. And once you start doing daily journaling, you'll see the evolution of yourself. It's really amazing to watch. I have journals from 2 or 3 years back when I was, when I maybe first got into college. It was crazy. Yeah, I have journals from then, and it was interesting to see my evolution through college, how my thoughts change, how I changed, what my actions were, what I do now, and everything. So definitely do this. It's an interesting way to see the evolution of your identity and your own becoming. With that, that's all for this video. I hope this helped, and if you're going to try this out, again, comment challenge accepted down below, and let's see you try this out for 40 days. And why we do this for 40 days again is because it takes around 40 to 48 days to really ingrain something and make it become a part of you. I thought mistakenly that it was 21 days, but maybe for most things it's 21 days. But if you really want it to become a part of your system, do it for 40 to 48 days. And this period in yoga is known as a mandala, M-A-N-D-A-L-A. And what happens in a mandala? It's because in Ayurveda, when they used to prescribe medicine to you, they do still prescribe it for a period of 40 to 48 days, because that's the exact amount of time that it requires for this medicine to become a part of your system and integrate with the whole system. So definitely try it out for 40 to 48 days, see how your results are. Comment challenge accepted if you're going to try this out, and I hope to see your results with it. And with that, thanks for watching this video. I'm also growing a massive Facebook group. Click on the link in the description below to join this Facebook group. We have around 1,200 members, which is awesome. And we're growing every single day. And it's a great community. I would like you to be a part of it. So click on the link below to join, and I hope I see you there. Also, I'm super excited to announce the Reality Mastery Program is open for enrollment, and I just, explained to you what the Reality Mastery Program was. And because we're open for enrollment, I'm offering what is known as a free consult. And this will be 45 minutes to an hour long, where we diagnose your current law of attraction practices and to see how you can implement identity shifting into your life right now. And this is a complete system. It's not just a technique. I don't want to do techniques. If I can give you the transformation, then if you're a right fit, then we'll work together. If not, maybe you'll get value out of this consultation. So definitely click on the link below to sign up for a consult before it closes. It's only open for a limited time, and I hope I see you there. Till next time, peace.